Yeah, thinning hair, it's a common problem affecting nearly half of men and women of all ages, but what can we do about it? Dr. Rob is in the house with a plan to help keep your hair where it belongs, on our heads, of course.
That's where I want to keep mine.
Of course.
Love to have a full head of hair, but nearly half of the men and women out there lose their hair, and they lose it at an early age.
Yeah, which is kind of something that, you know, it's kind of unheard of, but it is happening more often.
Yep. Now, take a guess. How many hairs do you actually have on your head? Oh. Average person. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's over 50,000, but just take a guess.
63,000.
Go way up.
78,000.
More like 150,000 hairs on the average person's head. So there's a lot of hair. But how much hair do you lose on a daily basis?
On a daily basis?
Daily basis, because we're all losing hair on a daily basis.
65.
That's not bad. On the low end, the average person's losing about 100 hairs a day.
That's still a lot.
I mean, still a lot,
yeah.
But your hair is constantly going through a growing phase. So it starts out in this anagen phase, which is called this growing phase, and then it moves from this anagen phase to a resting phase, and then moves from a resting phase, or from this transitional phase into this resting phase, where you can start losing hair. But our hair is always growing. In the anagen phase, it lasts about 2 to 7 years, and eventually some of that sheds off. So we're losing hair every day, and we have some pictures up here. Typical male pattern baldness, and then the other picture of a woman who's starting to lose her hair, kind of getting patchy on the sides. And it's these things that affect our everyday life, everyday stresses, poor nutrition, deficient hormones, excess hormones, all these everyday stressors that can add up to hair loss. How aggressive you brush your hair. Genetics comes into play. For men, too much DHT. Even for women, they can make too much DHT. And different medications that we're taking. And this is a big one for women, especially over-styling, because they're constantly, and Katie can tell you about this, they're pulling, they're tugging, they're blow-drying, they're adding products, and all of that. Just perfectly every day, right? No over-styling there. But that can damage the hair. The question is then what can you do about it so that it can look healthier, more vibrant, stronger hair, right?
Yeah. And what you were saying right before we came on the air here, you know, a lot of people think that you have to kind of treat it on the outside. I mean, it's like just like the issue itself, treat it from the inside out.
A lot of people don't realize hair you really need to treat from the inside out. That's why poor nutrition really affects your hair and its ability to grow and to make new hairs. So eating healthful foods will help, but also the right supplements. And you see we've got this whole list of supplements that you can take, and it's rather long. Vitamin C and biotin and iron and niacin and zinc and black currant seed oil and all these different things. But it's kind of problematic. Like, how many vitamins do I have to take? How many should I be taking, those omega-3s and the vitamin E's? How much do I have to take? You won't feel like eating it so many pills. But there is a product that's out there that's phenomenal.
Before we run out of time here, let's go ahead and...
One pill twice a day, and it's Viviscal Professional. And you see remarkable results in our clients about the 3, 4, 5th, 6th month use of this product. Just fuller, stronger, vibrant, healthier hair with just 2 tablets a day.
And you were just saying this is one of those products that actually does what it says it's going to do.
And I'm getting ready to start using it myself. Even though I feel like I don't need it, with age you start losing some hair, so you definitely have to support it from the inside out.
Okay, real quickly before we run out of time here, a myth that I've always heard, guys wearing baseball hats, does that affect hair?
No, it does not. But
is that a myth? Okay.
That's a myth, but you can get a form of hair loss called traction alopecia from pulling on the hair, like putting braids in too tight, or wearing braids all the time, or ponytails that are too tight and pulling on the hair. Yep. So you can get traction alopecia, but just wearing a baseball hat's not going to make your hair fall off.
Little changes you can make now.
You have to be pretty aggressive with that.
Yeah, really. Oh, this is a snug hat. Hey, Dr. Rob, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. Where can people learn more about you and perhaps learn more about this awesome product?
They can simply find Viviscal Professional online, but they can learn more about us at renewhealth.com.
Dr. Rob, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here.